Sup y'all, it's opening party time. I got these 4 G.I. Joe Pursuit of Cobra figures I'm going to be opening up. I got Crazy Legs, the Rock Viper, the Cobra Viper, and the Iron Grenadier. Big thanks again to Mr. Von Dudenstein for hooking me up with these. These were all figures I'd never found, never saw here, so I really appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. Let's get to the first one. We got Crazy Legs right here, Assault Trooper, really cool. Let's get them open. I don't believe there's any clear rubber bands on this one. So let's pull them right out. Use my little X-Acto to help me get these weapons out. Here he is. Pretty impressive figure. I remember when I first saw the pre-release photos for this one, I was slightly disappointed that his colors, his deco is almost just like the original vintage one. Although they still managed to somehow modernize him, even though this helmet looks really old school. Pretty cool. He has a beanie underneath, got his parachute pack on. The little harness right here kind of hinders the legs folding in like all the way, but not too bad. Some pretty cool weapons. It has this little pistol with a flashlight on it. Old style grease gun, which is cool because it has a folding stock. That's a really nice touch. And it's really nice G36 variant right here. We got 2 magazines on it, a scope, foregrip, and a flashlight. That's really cool. Here he is armed with the G36. I really like it. On to the next one. We've got the Cobra Rock Viper Infantry. This is really cool. This is another one though that is, like Crazy Legs, it's kind of like more along the lines of 30th anniversary style than Pursuit of Cobra. The look, it really retains the look that the vintage classic Viper had, but still really cool, and they did still manage to modernize them. Let's get this thing open. And again, I don't think there's any rubber band ties, but these accessories are all taped in, so let me give those a little cut. There are some weapons that are on rubber bands. Right off the bat, the figure does look really cool though. Removable helmet. I do like I said, it retains the look that the vintage one had, but they still found a way to modernize them. And the little details, especially stuff like these, the shoulder armor, knee armor, and stuff like that. And here's one of the things that I'm kind of surprised by, but in a good way. See this forearm armor and the shin guards right here. See how like it has these parts that overlap the hands and the feet. Normally, on other figures, those would normally be like separate accessories that snap in, but that's actually part of the mold, and I'm not sure, we might have seen that before, but that's not really something too common, so I think that's pretty cool. It comes with tons of accessories though. Let's try to go through them. There's this spear right here, a pistol, this rifle right here, a little MP5 submachine gun. I'm not sure what these things are called. Are they called picks? I know, you know, like mountain climbers use these. And there's this whole backpack thing right here, which I'm not quite sure how this works. It has a bunch of rope. It's got these 2 ends that, let me see. Yeah, so something like that. Basically, you can have them on this thing, and yeah. He also has this removable knife right here. And there's something on his left thigh that looks like something's supposed to snap in, but I don't know if this is a reuse from a previous figure and he doesn't have an accessory, because none of these accessories seem that it matches with that exactly. Another cool figure though, I like him. On to the Cobra Viper Infantry. This is a really cool figure. Again, there's another one that I never saw here. When they originally came out, I was looking forward to them. I wanted to army build them. Luckily, I've been able to army build the 30th anniversary one. I'd gotten one previously from Mike, aka the Dark Knight 081, but you know, since it was just the one, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and keep that mint on seal card. But this one, now that I got extra, I'm gonna go ahead and open this, and since the colors are slightly different, I don't remember exactly what else is different than the 30th anniversary, except for the forearm guards right here are red on the 30th anniversary version. But since this is different, I'm gonna make this guy like the squad leader. Let's get it open. Oh, really cool. Pull this guy out. Let's get this thing out. Backpack and a rifle. I do like when these characters are modernized and updated, as opposed to just being updated sculpt and articulation of the original vintage designs. This figure right here does a great job of being the best of both worlds. It both modernizes the design as well as retains the classic look. Like everything that is so iconic and classic about the original Viper, this retains, except for the color. The 30th anniversary one is more true to the original with the red forearm bands right here. But still, design-wise, you know, minus the color, design-wise, it retains a look down to the backpack and the rifle. Plus, it has the chrome, you know, metallized plastic face shield right there, which is really cool. Oh man, this thing, just so impressed with this. I love it. Can never get enough of these Vipers. Now this missile firing accessory is really cool as well. You know, normally when we get a missile firing accessory, it's some ridiculous oversized gun or cannon or something that you can't really fit in with the figures. You know, it's for the kids to have something, you know, they can shoot and play with. But this is actually something that's totally usable. Size-wise, it's perfect. Design-wise, it looks really cool. It's functional. And here's the cool thing. Look, so you can push the missile in, and look at that. You know, and but it fires also. So that's really cool. Such an awesome Viper. I know I would have totally army built the hell out of these if these would ever release here. But still, really glad I got this one. Last but certainly not least, it's the Iron Grenadier. This is an amazing figure. Now, if you guys have seen, like months ago, I had gotten the 30th anniversary one, reviewed that. Since I'd never seen this one, and yeah, I didn't pay too much attention to the pre-release photos online, I was totally looking forward to this. Never saw it again. You know, I've said it many times, never saw the wave. But then we finally got it with the 30th anniversary line, and I'd gotten a couple of those. And after I reviewed it, a couple of people told me that it was different than this one, namely the camo. That is just so cool how it has camo. But also, this one includes this rifle. The 30th anniversary version only included this big ass, well, which is like the alien smart gun. I gotta say though, even if not for the extra weapon, the camo alone makes this one so much better than the 30th anniversary one. Let's get the sucker open. Oh man. Alright, let's pull these bullets out. This big ass smart gun. I don't know what they call it exactly, but if you're a fan of aliens, you definitely will be calling this thing the smart gun. Other rifle in here. Alright, it's kind of fragile. There you go. Here's a quick look at the figure. I'm going to get more into them in a second. I want to go over the accessories first, but just to give you guys a quick look, tell me that that dude is not badass. Let's take a look at the accessories it comes with. It comes with this rifle. It's got a folding stock. That's always a nice touch. The magazine is actually removable, so we can throw that in right there. And this rifle also has a bayonet on it, as well as a bipod right here, which is removable. You can attach it right there. Check that out, that's really cool. Here's that smart gun. I've got the bullet belt attached to it. It comes with two backpacks. Same with the 30th anniversary one, and if you guys see my review for that, or if you haven't seen it, I was kind of confused because it's like, okay, which backpack to use? With this big ass gun, this one kind of makes more sense because it's bigger, but it's less wide. Basically, look, the bullets would not fit in there. This one makes more sense. So even though like this one looks like it would carry less ammo, it's actually the one that works with this more properly. The bullet belt can fit into that slot right there, and on this one it can't. I mean, you can probably force it in there, but again, it just doesn't look right because look, the bullets don't match the width of the backpack. I'm a huge fan of like sci-fi, you know, like heavily armored troopers. This, you know, pulls that look off exactly. You know, this is one of Destro's elite troopers, you know, as far as G.I. Joe's concerned, but I just love this heavy armored look that he has. So cool, this ginormous shoulder pad right there. And unlike those previous figures right there, this one does not really take any cues from its original vintage figure, except for the helmet and face mask. Everything else is just totally new. And here's what I was talking about like the armor pieces overlapping the foot and stuff. This is a separate piece that can come off. Now here he is armed with that big ass gun. This dude is a tank on legs now. Watch out, Roadblock. Oh man. Big thanks again to Mr. Von Dudenstein for hooking me up with all these awesome figures. Really appreciate it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.